Play Madden so long.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in.
Oh,
mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
And you know it started.
Will fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Rushed to his left. Short pass. He's got Calcaterra. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. First carry for Saquon Barkley. 50 to the 45. And he's going to be taken down. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and 1 now from the 21.
And a yard at the 21-yard line.
You have a tight end motioning left here. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 21-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First down.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door first. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, punt.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Max, red. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
On the set.
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 3. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, when that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
That's ready.
On play action, Love.
Bro, what the
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 5 yards. Another 3 and out.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Packers' first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Bro, why did I throw the ball like that?
Intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Why don't he just threw that
And this
bitch
is what
around?
comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm.
I learned how to play
Just think
this
that
shit.
one was a little too reckless, and
It was just
they end up
crazy.
with a big interception.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Man in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now he'll run it.
Jalen Hurts scrambles from
So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run with Jacobs. He'll
Come on, bro. Where's
for
the third
about a
time?
yard.
Hold on,
That is
bro.
good for the G. In there for the stop.
Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
To throw is Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack.
Hey.
Okay,
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
ready?
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Go here, bro.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Panthers the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. Trucks a defender. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Love from the gun. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
At the 42-yard line.
Okay, ready?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Packers' 37-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Titans have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. He goes to the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Pressure coming, and here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Sly's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Down.
They stick with Jacobs. Have them gain up about a handful there. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now lead by 10. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
14. Titans 3. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Julius Chestnut to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Come on.
Looking to throw this one. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
18. Hurt.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Man in motion out of the slot. They give on second to Pollard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but it's hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's fourth down.
They'll go, it's Pollard. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Chestnut on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chestnut on the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Down. Ready.
Now Ward. He finds Helm, right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Brings up second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Back to throw it. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you've got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
McManus sends it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here for Ward. That's complete to Alec Iomana. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10 here, Ward. And the pack gets home, and they drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. We'll take over right at the 5 after the return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the take.